All right, if you're gearing up for the AWS Solutions Architect exam, you know that figuring out customer engagement at a massive scale is a huge deal. It can literally make or break an application. So today, we're going to dive deep into AWS's answer for this, Amazon Pinpoint. So picture this. When your app has, I don't know, a handful of users, talking to them personally is a piece of cake. You can shoot off a thank you email, maybe a quick text. But what happens when that user base just explodes? Suddenly you're looking at 40,000 customers, or 400,000. You can't manage that by hand. It's just impossible. So the real trick is, how do you scale up without sounding like a robot? And that's really the heart of the problem, right? It's all about sending the right message to the right person at the exact right time, even when you're dealing with a massive audience. And that, of course, is exactly where AWS comes into the picture. So let's pull back the curtain on Amazon Pinpoint. Now, the key thing to get from this definition is that Pinpoint is not just an email service, and it's not just for sending texts. Think of it more like a central hub for all your communications. For an architect, and this is crucial for the exam, the words you need to lock onto are flexible and scalable. That means it's built to do everything from big marketing pushes to super important transactional messages, and it can do it on any channel your customers actually use. Okay, so how does Pinpoint actually pull this off? How does it wrangle this huge communication challenge? Well, it all boils down to two core ideas you have got to know: segments and journeys. Okay, first up are segments. You see, before you send any message, you have to know who you're talking to. Segments are how you do that. You can group users on the fly, like show me everyone who hasn't logged in for 30 days, or you can just upload a static list. This is your targeting engine. So once you've got your who, you need the what happens next, and that's where a journey comes in. Honestly, the best way to think about a journey is like an automated flowchart. It's a path you lay out for your users, and the cool part is the path can actually change depending on what they do. Yeah, and this visual just nails it, doesn't it? It takes that messy, confusing maze of things a user could do and turns it into one clear automated path. So let's see what this looks like in the real world. All right, let's make this concrete. Let's say a new user signs up for your music app. Boom. The journey instantly sends a welcome email. Then it just waits for a week. After those 7 days, it checks in. Hey, did this person open that first email? If the answer is yes, they head down one path and get an email with some cool advanced tips. If the answer is no, they go down a different path and get a friendly reminder about the app's basic features. See? This is automated, personalized engagement in action. And that is how you boost user attention. Okay, so we've got the mechanics down. Now let's talk about the core use cases. For the exam, you really need to be familiar with the three main ways Pinpoint is used out in the wild. First up, the one you'd probably expect, classic marketing messages. We're talking newsletters, special offers, new product announcements, all that good stuff, sent to those targeted segments we just talked about. Second, and this one is absolutely critical for pretty much any app, are transactional messages. These are the messages that get triggered by an action. Order confirmations, password resets, shipping alerts. Your users expect these instantly, so they have to be crazy reliable. And finally, number 3, bulk communications. This is for when you've got to send one important announcement to everybody, your entire user base, which could be millions of people, all at the same time. All right, let's put on our architect hats. Because knowing the use cases is one thing, but for the exam, you have to know the features that make it all possible. Let's dig into the key concepts you're going to see. This slide is gold for the exam, so let's walk through it. A/B testing. That's not just a marketing gimmick. For an architect, it's about using data to optimize your entire system for engagement. Then there's personalization. This is huge because Pinpoint hooks right into services like Amazon Personalize, so you can bake machine learning-powered recommendations right into your messages. Analytics are a no-brainer. You get all the metrics, and you can even stream them to Kinesis for real-time analysis. The deliverability dashboard, think of this as your command center. It helps you make sure your messages actually land in the inbox, not the spam folder, which is a major operational concern. And of course, all of this is built on the rock-solid foundation of AWS, which means your communication setup can scale from a dozen users to millions without you changing a thing. So when we keep using that word scalability, what does that actually look like? What does it mean in the real world? It looks like this. And that is not a hypothetical number. That comes from the UK's Met Office, their National Weather Service. They use Pinpoint to blast out over 2 million notifications during a critical event. I mean, that's the kind of high-stakes, battle-tested performance that you as an architect have to be able to design for. So, there you have it. We've talked about the problem, the solution, and the architecture behind it. The only real question left is for you. Now that you have these tools like segments and journeys in your toolkit, how are you going to architect your next app's customer experience so that it's truly personal, no matter the scale?